Welcome. And by the way, my medallion.
Where's your medallion?
Is at my house.
Were you psalming your wife?
No.
Is that the role play?
No, I did an event and
she's
I
like,
took it
Daniel, put it on.
That's dirty. I hosted an event and I had the medallion and I got home and it's sitting in my house. So I don't have the medallion.
Whiskey Vault, Daniel, Rex, Game of Thrones whiskey. We're completing the set. This is the one we didn't have forever.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Okay. Well, hey, you could join the winning team.
Yeah. The merch team. All right, Clynelish.
Okay. So why did it take us so long to get this particular whiskey?
For some reason, it's harder to find.
Are there fewer bottles?
A couple of people tracked it down. This one's from Brendan Kites.
Brendan Kite, he's a Titan?
He's a Titan.
So the placeholder Titan thing that Chad did.
Titan placeholder graphic, oh yeah.
That I was going by his desk. He's like, "Hey, what do you think?" It's like, "Yeah, whatever, it's fine."
And then it went live. That was the raccoon, the trash panda one.
So we'll that'll be the placeholder.
All right, let's drink the Clynelish thanks to Brendan Kite.
You know what, Brendan Kite?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only reason why you're walking out of this room, because this whiskey put me in a good mood.
Oh,
you did not.
That's it.
You did not.
That's what it is.
Okay.
This is unbelievably fruity.
And there's layers. It's good. So we're on the sweeter end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Not smoke.
51%. Nice.
It's a perfumey fruit.
Yeah, it really is. Densely perfumed. I've always liked Clynelish, though.
The apple from my parents' house yesterday, like my parents always had the most amazing fruit. And you pull this apple out, and it's like apple perfume. Like, right off of the skin of the thing.
And you could smell it just in the car before you even started eating it. Oh, man.
I'm still in the nose.
That's magnificent.
Yeah.
I actually that might be the best of the Game of Thrones releases. If I'm going from memory, that's so good.
Ooh, and then a big burst of like almost a strawberry.
I remember the 14 being a little more mild.
Strawberries and cream type of vibe.
The high proof on this, combined with probably the younger age, is giving it this. It's 50.
Oh,
it's over 50. 51. But it's giving it this spice note to it, this young complexity.
No, it's like the Game of Thrones.
That's really good.
Some of the whiskeys, they weren't life changing, and some of them were just downright meh. But they knew they're going to sell because they got a Game of Thrones label. This, in and of itself, without the label, right? It's just a really nice whiskey.
So the story of the House of Tyrell,
and then finishes like a honey and more floral. It starts perfumey fruit, and then by the end, getting like a berries and cream on the way to a floral finish.
It's a spice too. There's spice ending. So this is from the House of Tyrell. The House of Tyrell was founded by this guy named Tyrell. And he went to school and he took shop class. And by age 16, he realized he learned everything he needed to know in shop class to how to repair cars so he could make a living without.
So I would be fearful for your safety if we weren't several months off of the Game of Thrones ending.
Yeah.
Right? And people who would have been foaming at the mouth
would
rage about how you are misconstruing the history of the Game of Thrones.
No, that's the truth.
Now, this is like, yeah, it's fine. Maybe that's what happened.
Did it end badly?
In the upcoming sequels.
Or did it end like the ending make people really frustrated?
It's more of this branching off into a couple different series, I think. Yeah, well, it's like anything. You're not going to be able to end it
in a way that makes everybody happy.
Up to the expectations that people have for that show. It sets such a high bar. That being said, yeah, there's some, legitimate beefs. Like the main author didn't really pin that ending. It was guys that they did the thing. Hi.
All right, set that down because we're going to do something I'm kind of excited about. A distillery-only release from Scotland.
Okay.
Thanks to Elton Billings, who's a magnificent bastard.
Elton Billings, you magnificent bastard.
Fight. Elton sent us this one. This is, at one point was released under the Flora and Fauna series.
By the time we finally have a Titan animation, I think we're probably going to have to dedicate an entire episode just to retroactively
Tightening everybody?
running the
There's a lot of
animation over and over and over.
I love the front text on this.
Okay.
Blair Athol Distillery, established in 1798, stands on a peaty moorland in the foothills of the Grampian Mountains. An ancient source of water for the distillery, Alt Dowerburn, the burn of the otter. Flows close by. The single malt has a mellow, deep-toned aroma and a strong, fruity flavor and a smooth finish.
I'm getting like a really nice, fresh melon and floral note.
I do see the melon. I also see some weird, like, dried hay, dried grass.
Okay. The melon, and then I'll get
Almost a leather note, too.
I get like an essence, a leather. Really?
Yeah, this is like there's a rich, dark tone to this
Okay.
that I can't pinpoint.
See, I'm mostly getting the big, light, fresh, sweeter flavors. The melon. and
If this is
floral.
a sherry cask finish, it's going to be the sherry cask musty note that I'm getting. 43% alcohol, 12-year-old. It originally, for a long time, this went into the Bell's blended whiskey, Bell's Scotch. But you can get periodic releases from Diageo.
Mm.
And you can get it in independent bottling releases. I think Signatory has one. Oh,
Whoa, that
went
That's
dank musty.
That's unique. Well,
That's like
there's a certain kind of must. It's not grain must.
no. This is rotting vegetation.
You know what
Must.
it is? You know what it is? It's old closet must. You know, like your coat closet?
Yeah.
You open up the coat closet, and coats don't get, put in the washing machine or dry clean that off. They get worn several times. And then that air from the old closet.
Getting out the winter clothes
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah.
But with this
With
weird
this-
fruity,
like a
dark
melon.
candy
Like a
note.
melon. Yeah.
That's really good. Now,
Well,
I got to say,
that's-
comparatively, though,
That's a unique thing.
it is. It's its own animal. That stands alone so far.
And it's unique, kind of getting towards a funky adventure.
Right?
Without being just heavy with the flavors. Usually the things that are funky adventures, they got really big,
You know what's musty like this?
Huh.
Fettercairn.
You think that?
Musty funk. Fettercairn. And here's why.
Yeah.
2 nights ago, Halle poured me a whiskey and said, "What do you think this is?" And I guessed all the wrong things. And because I was this weird, sherried, musty funk. And then she said Fettercairn Fior. I went, that can't be Fettercairn Fior.
Right.
I don't remember Fettercairn Fior being this funky. Between these two, I actually like the Clynelish better.
For just, baseline enjoyment factor.
Yeah, just base.
Yeah, but-
for an exploration,
Yeah, for something
Absolutely.
something a little bit off the beaten path.
this was a good day.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
You got a couple of toasts we can do, and we'll hit it out because I put them
Couple
both
of
together.
toasts.
That's right.
Andrew called. Hey guys, can I get a toast for both of my grandparents, Dorothy and Joe, who passed on within a month of each other?
Wow.
As well as to my new fiance that unwisely for her said yes to marrying a sap like me. Raise up some Lagavulin 16 for those we've lost as well as those we welcome into our lives.
We will raise up a blend of Blair Athol and Clynelish, but here's to you and yours.
Daniel, good morning. I'm emailing you to ask you and Rex to join me in a toast to celebrate the birth of my daughter, Cuddy. She was born this past Friday the 13th. I bought a bottle of Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve.
Something you'll never let her forget, I'll bet.
A couple of months ago, and I've been saving it for just this occasion. So if you have any, pour yourselves a glass and enjoy. Haven't had much sleep, so hopefully this makes some sort of sense. Thanks, Dustin Dieter. Dustin,
Congratulations.
to you and the new edition.
And here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
You fight me, you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal lovers' hearts.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.